So a lot of you may not know that local volunteer fire departments are in need of help now more than ever. We're here at Waco Volunteer Fire Department. We spoke to Jason Rollins, who gave us all the information about volunteer fire departments and how you can get involved.
King Brothers Used Cars in Winchester has a huge selection of Fords, Chevys, Jeeps, and more. Come by and see why people have been choosing King Brothers for over 50 years or visit kingbrotherscars.com. Family owned and time tested since 1966.
We just purchased this engine last year, almost $250,000 for a fire truck. That's what they cost. So as you know, we're volunteers, so we have to do fundraising to take care of that, to pay for the trucks and stuff. So we do bingo nights. We also do tractor and truck pulls and stuff to raise the money. You know, the thing that's getting us right now is we're down on volunteers. We need help. And we're not the only department in the county that needs help. I mean, it's all over America. You know, in the past 30 years, volunteer firefighters have shrunk by 11%, and we just can't get the people to volunteer because there's so many hours that you have to put in for it. You know, it's almost 160 hours to be certified as a volunteer in the state of Kentucky. And that's almost more than people work in a monthly at a full job. We've got people that, it's just like me. I've been here 22 years. I live in town. But I have to respond all the way out here for these calls. On top of all the training and on top of responding to the calls, we do all the fundraising for our department. Madison County Physical Court, we're thankful for it, gives us $16,000 a year. The state of Kentucky Fire Commission gives us $11,000 a year. And we're thankful for that money that they give us, but if you sit down and you look at the books on that, that doesn't even pay our insurance for our trucks. It doesn't pay our utilities. It doesn't pay our fuel. It doesn't buy our firefighting equipment. You know, just the turnout gear that we wear costs over $3,000 a set. And if you've got 30 people on a roster, then you look, I mean, add that up what it costs, not counting the air packs that we have to have, the radios, and like I said before, all the training. We need local people to step up to the plate and volunteer. And I understand it's hard because it's a big ask when you ask these people, you know, to come in and do all this training. Then you have to turn around and ask them to do all the fundraising to buy the stuff for it. And those same people are answering these calls. And calls for the fire departments, not only the volunteers, have tripled in the past years because now we're running rec calls. Everything that somebody calls 911 for that they can't figure out who to send, they send the fire department. You know, the volunteer fire departments in the United States, not only Madison County, we save the taxpayers over $160 billion a year by being volunteers. You can be retired, you can be older, you can be younger. There's a job for everybody. Everybody, you know, is not going to fight fire, you know, and that's fine. We still need people to carry tools. We still need people to drive the trucks. We need an array of help. It doesn't matter who you are. There's a job for everybody if you want to volunteer. Saturday, October the 6th at 7 p.m., we're holding the Battle of the Bluegrass Championship Truck and Tractor Pull at the Madison County Fairgrounds. It's one of our biggest fundraisers. We've never done the championship, so we signed a contract with them to bring it to Madison County, and the admission's $10. Children 6 and under are free. There'll be 8 classes, 2 sleds on 1 track, so it ought to be a lot of ground pounding action. And if these kids like diesel smoke, then we're gonna blow it at the fairgrounds on Saturday, October the 6th. So. All the help we can get, we'd appreciate it. All the proceeds go back into the fire department to purchase equipment, pay for fuel, and stuff like that. So.
If we can get some good young guys that's, you know, interested in, you know, one of the things we're unique about, of course, the Rotan Club was organized in 1971 with the main objective of starting a fire department. So the fire department is actually just a function of the Rotan Club. And in order to be on the fire department, you have to be a member of the Rotan Club because we want you to do other things in the community besides just, you know, work with the fire department. We got 20 guys. Of course, like you look at me, you know, several of us are beginning to get a little age on us, so we got to have some young guys to fight the fires. The Rotan Club meets the 3rd Monday night of every month. And then every other Monday night, the fire department meets, so, and trains and whatever. So any of the Monday night, they stop in while they can find us here. Then in October, sometime in the middle of the month, we've got a fish fry that we work to, because we have to pay, you know, all the expenses on the building and all that, the club does. So that all goes to take care of that. We just appreciate everything, you know, the county does for us, and we just hope to, continue to work with them and the physical court and all that. So we're grateful for, everything that they can do for us.
For more stories like these, be sure to visit WBONTV.com.